Let's run it back with the Championship Wrestling Rewind.
Saturday's show was as unpredictable as ever, and it all started even before the show introduction even happened, and then it only got better from there. We are the fastest hour in professional wrestling, and this week was no different. Some viewers actually said it was the best episode all year long, but I'll let you be the judge. Tweet us at CW30 Wrestling. Real quick, we're going to go through the highlights, and then one half of the brand new United World Tag Team Champions, Papo Esco. He's going to join me to talk all about the history-making moment. Last week on Championship Wrestling, Heather Monroe and Austin Body prepared for their big showdown.
As you know, we have a match against CC Chanel and Ruby Reyes, and they are trying to take away our women's belt, the belt that we worked so hard to create. But we are not going to let that happen, are we?
No.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I ask again, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do this.
And the Bodega didn't want to wait for their United World Tag Team title match.
Tell Nico, you know what I'm saying, that we here. We ain't trying to wait for the 500th episode.
No.
We don't want the fireworks or the blockbuster event.
No.
We want our tag team championship shots today.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds fun to me. All right. Yeah, no, he says yes. I mean,
all right, good. Shut up. Good. You tell SoCal Distancing that the street tax is due, and we're gonna collect with them belts.
The light's completely out here, guys. It's Ray Rosas! And he's all over Kubrick. He is lighting them both up. What a super kick from Ray Rosas.
He is giving SoCal Distancing a taste of their own medicine.
And watch out, Danny Limelight. Don't turn around. You're not going to like the view. Look out here. Slice Boogie. Whose side is he on? He's got the crowbar. What a shot to Andy Brown. Didn't see any of the shenanigans. History made!
All that and so much more on the fastest hour in pro wrestling. Watch episode 89 in full on our official YouTube channel at CW30 Wrestling. You saw the highlights right there, and here to recap episode 89 with me, one of the men who main evented and made history, one half of the brand new United World Tag Team Champions, King FATBOY PAPO Esco. What's up, brother?
Let me stop you right there, Dustin. Listen, when I first came to the United Wrestling Network, I told everybody me and Danny was gonna rob the house. And that's exactly what we did. And now you're looking at the new United Wrestling Network World Tag Team Champions, the Bodega.
Well, first and foremost, congratulations on the big victory. What a freaking chaotic match. Literally, 5 members of SoCal Distancing trying to take down 2 members of the Bodega. And then here comes Slice Boogie, Ray Rosas, BHK, everybody was involved. And then in the end, it's like you said, man, it's like a spoiler. You guys have been saying it. The street tax was due, and you got it in the form of the United World Tag Team Champions. So first and foremost, congratulations, man.
Right on, man. I appreciate that. You know, not too many people share your congratulations, but, you know, we're going to show everybody that we are here, and we're going to hold these belts, man, for a very, very long time.
Well, let's look back and quickly recap the episode. And it started off hot. We are the fastest hour in pro wrestling, and you guys proved that this week. This match was not scheduled. This United World Tag Team title match was not scheduled until the 500th episode spectacular in 2 weeks. You guys basically barge into the office and say, we're not waiting. We want the tag team titles right now.
We was tired of waiting. We're not going to wait to the 500th episode to get what we want. Like I told that dude then, the street tax is due. And SoCal Distancing was going to pay it. We was going to collect, and we did.
You were in the live chat, which was super cool, but maybe we just cut to the chase, man. World Tag Team titles, main event, you and Danny Limelight against, it ended up being Dom Kubrick with Andy Brown. So I don't know where Adrian Quest was, But were you guys preparing for Adrian Quest and Andy Brown? Did you have any kind of idea that they were going to pull this switcheroo on you?
Me and Danny is so hungry, man. We want them belts. You know, we wanted them belts. It didn't matter if it was anybody. It didn't matter who it was. We was going to go in there with the goal of taking them straps off of SoCal distancing by any means necessary. And we did that. You know, it didn't matter if it was Dominic. It didn't matter if it was Adrian Quest. It didn't matter if it's Andy Brown. I don't care if it was Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson. It didn't matter who got in the ring with the Bodega. We was gonna come out on top, period.
That's exactly what you did. Now, I do have to ask you about what seems to be possibly a third member of the Bodega. So you guys might be a trio here. What's going on with Slice Boogie? He came out and helped you guys out in this situation.
So you saw a couple weeks ago, week ago, whatever it was, we came out to look out for Slice, man. I told Slice to his face, you're taking L's being a nice guy, man. It's time to come to the Bodega, stop playing around, and let's get this thing popping, man. They strengthen numbers. And Slice Boogie looks like he found out that that's true. There is strength in numbers. So one more for the Bodega. You know, he's a Boricua just like us. He's from La Isla de los Dioses, just like us, the island of the gods, Puerto Rico. So why would he not come to the Bodega?
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, immediately he helped make a big impact with you guys, and you walked away as the United World Tag Team Champions. But man, you know what? I have to tell you, you guys are some bad dudes. Don't get me wrong. When you entered the ring after Danny had a 2-on-1 battle there, when you entered the ring, it really changed that match. But the people love you. No matter how bad you are, how mean you are, the people love you. Have you seen this on social media? The people loving you guys?
You know what, Dustin? I think you're confusing bad dudes with passionate dudes. We have hot blood. You know, passion. It runs through our veins. But we are gonna do what we need to do by any means necessary. You know, we don't think that somebody needs to play by the rules in order to get ahead. So we're gonna do what we gotta do. And if you don't like it, tough. But other people like it. You could rock with us, you could not rock with us. It don't matter.
You mentioned your debut. Talk to me about the debut of finally being on Championship Wrestling, but then very quickly forming a relationship with Danny Limelight Rivera. How far back do you guys go? Because it was very similar how you kind of recruited Slice Boogie. You walked up on him after a loss, and before you know it, a month later, I guess, not very long, you guys are tag team champions. How'd this come about?
Nobody needs to know about our past. Nobody needs to know about who we knew and how long we knew him. All you needed to know was that the King FATBOY Papo Esco came to the United Wrestling Network, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, to right the wrongs that have been going on with my people since the day they got here. Danny Limelight knows it, and look at him now. Slice Boogie knows it, and we're going to see how he does going forward.
It definitely has the protection that you guys had, so we will definitely see that. But let's pull the curtain back, if you don't mind, real quick, about the name, the Bodega. So when you and Danny partnered up, how did this whole thing come about naming the team? And can you give us any kind of backstory on this?
I've been built from the Bodega since the very beginning. Since before I even came into the United Wrestling Network, since before I even came into Championship Wrestling. The Bodega is a place where you can get anything you need, anything. And it's a place where people can feel safe because we are there to protect our people, So the Bodega it's a mentality, it's a mentality. Basically, you could do anything you want in life. You put your mind to it. You could do anything, and you can get anything you need if you really want it. So,
in 2 weeks, on December 26th, begins a 2-week spectacular, a blockbuster, if you will, where we're going to have 2 full weeks of just nonstop, just wild matches. Your United World Tag Team title match was supposed to be at that 500th episode. Is there a tag team that you would consider being the #1 contenders, or a tag team that you would like to get your hands on that you've had now that you have the titles? Who would you want to defend against?
You know, I said before, it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter what they're doing, how they're doing it, or whatever, man. Any tag team out there, and it doesn't have to be a United Wrestling Network Championship Wrestling from Hollywood tag team. It could be any tag team from anywhere else. If you want it, come get it. You talk about blockbuster, all kinds of, stellar matches over the course of the next couple of weeks. Well, we're going to have some. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter how they want it. All they need to do is step in the ring. Me and Danny's going to take care of business, man. We're going to bring the Bodega to them, and they're going to catch a beat down. That's 100%. So it don't matter if it's SoCal distancing. It don't matter if it's beef candy. It don't matter if it's 4 minutes of heat. It don't matter. If you want it, you can come get it from the Bodega, man, because we right here. And we are the United Wrestling Network World Tag Team Champions. Believe that.